Back in October, the Chiefs won a thriller in their previous matchup against the Raiders. Can Las Vegas avoid the sweep? Find out next on EA Sports.
NFL football has come to Southern Nevada as we are in the menacing new Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Today we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. And off we go from Las Vegas. Taken in at the 3. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So here come the Chiefs for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a former most valuable player in the National Football League, the always dangerous Lamar Jackson.
And he made both sides happy last week, didn't he?
3-3.
I mean, his guys, they caught 3 touchdown passes, but he threw 3 interceptions. Gotta get off of that schneid and get back to just throwing touchdown passes and taking care of the ball better.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. He'll find his running back, Edwards-Helaire. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets
He's got it! Touchdown, Chiefs! Michael Gallup with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Chiefs on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0.
Raiders 0.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. They go play action here on first down. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Off the play fake. Lindsey. Got an open man here, and it's K.J. Hamler. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, you know, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, you know, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. Not something you want to see in Week 16 or any week, really. We'll be right back. Now a play fake here on first down. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A big play there for the Raiders. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a give to Taylor. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Back to throw. Lindsey. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jalen Waddle hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Tucker with the extra point. And it will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. So the Chiefs offense heads out. There's a look at the playoff picture in the AFC. And the division title, that's out of reach. We know that. This is as good a spot, Charles, as they're going to get. That first wild card and the number 5 overall seed.
Partner's not out of the question, especially with the 7 seeds that they have now in the playoffs. If you do win and the other wild card teams win in the first round, you could find yourself with a home game in the divisional round. Now, we know that's not likely, but it's not out of the question. Bottom line, you have to win to put yourself in that position.
The numbers for Smith a week ago: 7 catches, 81 yards, and a touchdown.
And he now has 13 touchdowns on the season. And anyone who wants to talk about 13 being a lucky or unlucky number, we know which way he's going to weigh in on that one. Lucky to the gills.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Jackson. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 45-yard line.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So that drives 6 plays, 75 yards. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 2nd quarter from Vegas. The homestanding Raiders with a football here. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. These two teams matching up for the 2nd time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll run with Taylor. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Off play action. Lindsey. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. K.J. Hamler with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, Jackson. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Van Jefferson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14.
Raiders 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. K.J. Hamler, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. K.J. Hamler with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. That time, 75-yard drive, 5 plays, and it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all to score as the kick's away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. And the Chiefs offense ready to go again. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Lindsey. He'll buy some time right. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. On the handoff, Taylor. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. The give to Taylor. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Now Taylor. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. First down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Taylor. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. The Raiders try to move quickly, try to get everybody back to the line. On second down, it's Taylor. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. On third down, here's Taylor. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. Off play action. Lindsey. They'll roll him out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from 7 yards out. And the Raiders have moved out in front. Now Tucker to add the PAT. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. So that drive in total 8 plays. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
The Chiefs going to go back on offense one final time in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together and maybe get into field goal range. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw pulled in by Jefferson.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. To throw again on second down. Jackson, he'll find Thielen, work in the middle. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Now Jackson on first down.
He'll get this out wide to Scott.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
And just like that, on we head to half number 2.
With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go back out to Brandon and Charles.
And this will come out to the 25 as Hamler elects not to return it. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Third down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jalen Waddle, 78 yards. And the Raiders add on to their lead.
For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Tucker now to add the point after. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Out comes Michael Gallup and company as they take the field. Pretty good game for him so far. I guess he's still got time here to make this a great game, but so far, he's been solid.
I like where you're going with that because it has been pretty good, but there's always that hint that things can really escalate for him. And right now, they feel like they're somewhat keeping him in check, but he has found the end zone once. But, boy, he can explode at any moment.
Yeah, when you hit that end zone once, you want to find it again, don't you?
Yes, you do. You get
hungrier.
You get greedy in a good way.
Jackson's throw there caught by Gallup.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 40.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
They try and run on first down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
On 3rd down, it's Scott. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down. Now it's Jackson. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Jonnu Smith, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. Gold with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So that one, an 8-play drive, it spans 75 yards. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. K.J. Hamler returning it. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. They'll rumble for about 6 up across the 20 to the 22. 2nd down, another run with Taylor. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 1st down, Taylor. And some space here. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 130 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. They'll run on 1st down. It's Taylor. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. We are off to the fourth quarter here on this special Christmas Day broadcast. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And quickly, they get to the line. On second down, it's Taylor. It'll be a pickup of 5, and that leaves them with 5 more. 3rd and 5 now. Off the play fake. Lindsey. Got a man complete. It's Hamler. And the Raiders are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Looking to throw. Lindsey. This is caught. Touchdown. Hayden Hurst. His first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
In this situation, the dictation is coming from the defense, right? They're going to tell you, you can have 6, 7 yards, do that all the way downfield. It's just going to take the time off the clock. I think they've got to start attacking vertically a lot more.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together?
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw complete there to Smith.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 39-yard line. Jackson will throw again.
Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8, as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Jackson's throw there taken in by Smith.
1st down now, but the clock continues to move.
Jackson to throw.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he goes diving to get as much as he can, following a big gain. A nice little cherry on top there at the end. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And the hand hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They go to the ground again with Taylor. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. On first down, Taylor. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Taylor. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. It happened in the NFL. The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points